Welcome to this session on understanding the FAIR data principles: findable, accessible, interoperable, and reusable. These principles are becoming foundational in modern research data management. Whether you're just starting your doctoral research or finishing up a postdoc, applying FAIR can significantly improve the visibility, usability, and impact of your data. The FAIR principles were introduced in 2016 as a guide to improve how research data is managed, shared, and preserved. They emphasize making data findable, accessible, interoperable, and reusable not just for people, but also for machines. These principles aren't strict rules, but flexible guidelines that help make your data more useful to you and to others in the future. Adopting FAIR principles ensures your data is organized, ethically managed, and potentially reusable by other researchers. It also supports transparency and reproducibility, which are essential in academic science. More and more, funders and journals require data to follow these standards. And beyond compliance, FAIR simply helps you protect and maximize the value of your hard work. F is for findable. To be findable, data must have persistent identifiers like DOIs and be described with detailed, structured metadata. It should be stored in repositories where it can be indexed and searched. If no one can find your dataset, it might as well not exist. Good metadata makes your dataset discoverable by others doing related research. Imagine uploading your dataset to Zenodo. You include a title, your name, keywords, an abstract, and assign a DOI. Now your dataset is not just stored, it's searchable, citable, and linked to your publications. This is what makes data findable in the real world and increases the chances that someone will reuse or cite your work. The A is for accessible. Accessible doesn't mean always open to everyone. It means data can be retrieved using standard protocols and that users know how to request it, even if there are restrictions. Accessibility also means that metadata remains visible even when data access is limited. Always make it clear how others can access your dataset or why it's restricted. The I is for interoperable. Interoperability allows your data to be used across different systems and disciplines. To achieve this, use standardized vocabularies, common file formats, and well-known metadata schemas. Avoid using local abbreviations or undocumented terms. Interoperability enhances collaboration and allows others to integrate your data into larger studies. Think about two labs collecting similar data, one in Germany, another in Spain. If both use standard column names and data formats, their results can be compared or combined. Without this alignment, even high-quality data becomes siloed. Interoperability turns isolated datasets into powerful collaborative resources. The R in FAIR stands for reusable. To be reusable, data needs more than just availability. It needs rich documentation. That includes how it was collected, any pre-processing steps, what each variable means, and under what terms it can be reused. The goal is that someone else, even in another field or 5 years from now, can understand and properly apply your data. Licensing is part of reusability. Without a clear license, others won't know what they're allowed to do with your data. Creative Commons licenses like CC BY or CC0 are commonly used in academic settings. Choose a license that matches your intent and include it in your dataset's metadata or README file. FAIR and open data are not the same thing. While FAIR encourages openness, it also supports controlled access, especially for sensitive or proprietary information. What matters is that the data, or at least the metadata, is structured and documented in a way that others know it exists and how to access it under defined conditions. There are many tools to help you implement FAIR principles. Repositories like Zenodo, Dryad, and Figshare provide DOIs and structured metadata. Platforms like DMP Tool help you plan data management. FairSharing.org offers standards and schemas, and most institutions, including ours, have dedicated support services for data management. You don't have to wait until the end of your project to apply FAIR. Start with your data management plan. Outline what data you'll collect, how you'll organize it, and where you'll store it. Choose your file formats and naming conventions early. Use structured metadata and make documentation part of your weekly workflow. The earlier you plan, the easier it is to stay compliant and organized. The FAIR principles help ensure your data is discoverable, usable, and impactful. They're increasingly required by funders and publishers, but more importantly, they make your data better. Start small. Focus on metadata or add a license. Talk to your data manager or RDM team if you're unsure. Every small step you take toward FAIR increases the long-term value of your research. Thank you for watching this introduction to the FAIR data principles. If you're a doctoral or postdoctoral researcher looking to improve your data management skills, consider subscribing to the channel for more content like this. Have questions about FAIR or how to apply it in your own work? Drop a comment below and I'll be happy to help.